Welcome to the Lucha Critics podcast. This is your host, Hendry.
Okay. Welcome to another edition of the Lucha Critics. On the panel today, we got Joshua. Say what's up, Josh.
Hey, everybody.
Hell yeah. And we also got Warren. Say what's up, Warren.
What's up, everyone?
Hell yeah. And we are here to talk about the best moments of 2024 and giving our predictions for the year of 2025. But before we get into it, let's go ahead and recap what we missed this last few days. In particular, we got a couple of things that went down in AEW. Let me pull up my memory here. We saw the pay-per-view Worlds End, where we saw Okada beating going to the finals, and we saw Ospreay going to the finals, and Okada winning and still retaining the Continental Championship. I kind of felt like Will was going to capture it because of how things were going, but it made sense because of how bloody and like crazy that match was with who is it? Kyle Fletcher. The Kyle Fletcher match semifinal was fucking dope. I like that they did like semifinals and then the final at the end of the pay-per-view. It made more sense, and it made it feel like kind of like what WWE did with the Undisputed Championship when fucking Jericho won it. But yeah, dope match. Definitely liked it. We saw Jon Moxley retain his championship against Adam Page, Jay White, and Orange Cassidy. It kind of looked like Orange Cassidy was going to win it, but somehow like Moxley was able to kind of just get it. And I think it was because of Adam Page. He did something stupid in the match, and he kind of costed everyone the match a little bit. We saw Mercedes Moné retain her title against Chris Statlander. That was a fucking dope ass match. For a while there, I didn't see what was the point of having Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Moné, in AEW. She wasn't really gonna do much, but now that they're putting her in, she's defending her title. She's doing it, and I like it. I like she's putting in work, and she put on a classic with Chris Statlander. Definitely worth a watch if you guys haven't seen that one. Konosuke Takeshita defeated Powerhouse Hobbs to retain his international championship. That was a pretty banger of a match. Everyone was screaming meat every time they were hitting each other. That was pretty funny. We saw MJF retain his Dynamite Diamond Ring against Adam Cole. But at the end there, we saw the reunion of the Kingdom, or the Undisputed Kingdom now. We have Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, Adam Page, and the Kingdom finally in the Mega group, and everyone's on the same page. We'll see what that means for later on as we talk about Dynamite. Mariah May retained her championship against Thunder Rosa in a Tijuana street fight. That was pretty brutal. We saw thumbtacks, we saw piñatas, we saw blood. It was dope. It was exactly what I thought it was gonna be like for a Tijuana street fight, but it kind of sucked that they just kind of, the way they ended, it didn't feel like a natural way to end it. It kind of felt rushed. I don't know. Kazuchika Okada, like I said, defeated Ricochet to advance to the finals, and that's how it basically started with those two semifinal matches there. Moving on to...
Before you move on,
yes, sir.
There's a return.
Thank you. The return is Kenny Omega returning as his EVP person. He congratulated. He didn't necessarily congratulate. He basically just gave Okada the title. Basically, here's your trophy. But there was an intense stare down. So we're definitely going to see Kenny Omega, Okada in another rivalry this year in 2025. It's going to be fucking dope. Hopefully Kenny's going to be his old self again. We're going to see this Friday or Saturday. It's going to be pretty interesting to see. And I think it's called Wrestle Kingdom. That's going to be the pay-per-view this Saturday, where he's going up against Gabe Kidd. Pretty brutal type of wrestler. He fucking put what's his name, Eddie Kingston out for a long time. He's still in recovery after that match. Like he had injuries going into that match, but that one just took him out completely. But yeah, Dynamite happened, and this was the first Dynamite in the new Max era. They gave it a new song. Don't like the song. I'm gonna say it right now. It's the I'm So Excited 70s song. I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. So they chose that as their new theme song. We saw Kyle Fletcher defeated Daniel Garcia. Toni Storm continuing her new Toni Storm, like her indie Toni Storm personality in the AEW. Defeated Taya Valkyrie. Kazuchika Okada defeated Shelton Benjamin. I still have to see that match. I still haven't seen that match. Commander defeating Claudio Castagnoli, surprisingly. Oh, my bad. I'm fucking. That was for fucking the Christmas special. My bad. Let me read the actual matches here. Anna Page defeated Orange Cassidy. There you go. That's how I remember it. Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin defeating Anthony Bowens and Max Caster, which kind of looked like the end of the Acclaimed in a way. Anthony Bowens and Max Caster were kind of like pushing each other, kind of getting each other's faces towards the end of the match. And Bowens was like, man, fuck this. And he leaves and just watches from afar as fucking Max Caster gets decimated by Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. Yeah, I think this might be the end for Acclaimed, and like the I guess the soul run for both guys. Kind of feel like it was time. We'll see where this goes for both of them. I kind of feel like heel Max Caster is like the way to go, and I like that the direction they're going with, but time will tell. We saw the return of Julia Hart against Jamie Hayter. Banger of a match. Julia Hart won by basically giving Jamie Hayter the mist and blinding her and getting the roll up and winning. Interesting way. She's been kind of winning that way when she was out, before she went out on her surgery vacation type of thing. I like that they remembered and she's doing the mist again. I've always liked the mist. Back when Tajiri used to do it in WWE, it was pretty dope to see. We see Jay White, Roger Strong, and Swerve Strickland in a triple threat. Jay White defeated Roger Strong and Swerve Strickland. Powerhouse Hobbs defeating John Cruz and Rob Killjoy. I didn't understand why they gave Powerhouse Hobbs this squash, like handicap squash match. We already know what he does. We already know what he can do. What's the point? Give him like an actual match to like. Probably
just to hype him up because he lost at the pay-per-view.
That's true, but it would have made more sense to give him someone like from ROH or something, because it is like two local dudes. It's like, okay, we've seen this. This isn't his debut. Yeah. And then the final match was Cash Wheeler. Cope is the new name that Edge is going with. Dax Hardwood defeating Claudio Castagnoli, Max, John Moxley, and Wheeler Yuta. The big takeaway here, Cope. What the fuck?
I don't know.
I'll ask you guys, how do you guys feel about the new name Cope for Edge?
I would have just gone with Adam.
Adam makes more sense.
Yeah.
AC makes more sense. What about you, Warren? What do you think about Adam Copeland going by Cope now in AEW?
Honestly, I'm indifferent. I'm just gonna call him Edge. He will always just be Edge to me. So I don't care. It's like whatever he wants, whatever they want to play. If it's less letters for them to type on shirts and prompts, all for it. We know who he is. It doesn't really matter. It could say this fucker and we'll know who it is.
That is true.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I saw the shirt. It says the rated R superstar Cope.
It's probably just less letters to print.
Probably,
yeah. Honestly, that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That makes sense.
And did you guys see that meme?
It. No, what's the meme?
So you know how Edge does that thing with the pipe in the mouth?
Yeah.
He's done it to every Shield member.
Oh shit! Yeah, he did the John Moxley, didn't he? That is
John
funny.
Moxley, Seth Rollins, and someone put, "Why does Edge / Cope hate the Shield?"
Yeah, he's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. You jumped me. Yeah, that's basically what's happening in the world of AEW. They've moved on to simulcasting in Max. I
heard that there was buffering
issues.
Problems. Yeah.
Most likely. I'm not surprised that that's what's happening. I'm not watching it on Max yet. I still have my Thriller TV AEW Plus account still active until they decide to get them off there because of their Max deal. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully they'll get their shit together in a month. Let's move on to WWE Raw. This is the last Raw on USA Network. Crazy ending. Kind of crazy ending. It was more like an intense ending, but
crazy opening.
Crazy opening. Jay Uso interrupted the New Day. Jay Uso addresses down the New Day, stating that they suck after what they did to Big E. I saw a little bit of that. I love that the whole crowd is now going back to the old. How does it go? New Day sucks. Day sucks. Yeah, I like that. What did you guys think about this whole interaction right here?
It was good. I like how the crowd really has more heat on New Day than Dominic.
That's wild. That's true.
Which is funny because I don't think New Day did that much. They didn't do that bad. Or whatever I'm trying to say. I feel like heels have done worse, and fans have been like, whatever. Yeah. They just sort of told the truth that Big E's sort of just been doing this office job instead of really helping us. So flark him. And I'm like, yeah, they got a point.
I mean, that's a good point.
Yes, just broke a neck. Just come back. All right, it's not that bad. So I thought of it later. That could have been a good faction, the Broken Necks Club, with just Stone Cold, Kurt Angle, Edge, and Big E.
I like it.
Yeah.
Joshua, what did you think about this whole interaction here?
I love it because it's giving heat to the New Day, and it's making, like I said, Jay more. I think this year's gonna be Jay's year.
I have a feeling too. I have a feeling he's gonna capture the. I don't think he's ready for the WWE one, but I think the World's Championship. Yeah, definitely can see him with the World's Championship.
I don't want to see him go back to tag team. Not yet. Probably next year. Let him do something still by himself.
Yeah. But time will tell. We shall see. Moving on to Drew McIntyre blindsiding Jay Uso. That's basically literally. Is it literally after the New Day just get out and then all of a sudden fucking Drew McIntyre comes and blindsides him? Is that how it happened, or how did it happen?
I think that's how it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember.
The fucking Claymore. God damn. Yeah. Drew McIntyre continues his destruction path against the OG bloodline. Crazy. Moving on to Chad Gable defeating Otis. Chad Gable takes on his former student Otis. What did you guys think about this matchup? Did you guys get to see those all?
I didn't get to see any matches.
No, it's all good.
It was a good match. I think ultimately it was the right choice to make Chad win. I'll explain why later. But
all right, let's keep it going then. Moving on to Pete Dunne bombarding R-Truth before their match. Fuck yeah, evil Pete Dunne. I keep forgetting that Pete Dunne's back full. What can you tell me about what happened right here?
He's no Butch.
He's no Butch.
He's no Butch.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to Dakota Kai, moving into the Intercontinental Title Tournament Final, defeating Zoe Stark. I love it, and I have a feeling it is going to be Dakota Kai winning this championship. We'll say a little bit later who gets the other final spot, but that other person who got it, I wouldn't be mad if that person wins either. But I kind of feel it's due time Dakota Kai.
Might as well just say it.
Look it.
Yeah, it's
Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria defeating Io Sky to advance to the final. I was looking forward to seeing Io Sky and Dakota Kai, but this isn't bad either. What were you guys gonna say?
I mean, you could tell that Io was gonna lose based on like how she was just playing up her leg. I think Dakota is probably gonna win it as well in the long run because I think they could do a good storyline of how Valkyrie keeps becoming like second and just like honestly turning heel.
Yeah.
And just give her a push that way.
No, a Valkyria heel turn is the way to go, honestly.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
And it wouldn't really make sense to give it to Io because she's already been world champion. So like the first Intercontinental champion should really be someone who's never held a belt.
That's a good point.
Like how they did with Chelsea Green. Though we're probably not going to talk about SmackDown, but Chelsea's Green segment on SmackDown was insane.
Yeah, we're definitely going to touch on last Friday's SmackDown. Let's go ahead and move on to Damian Priest and War Raiders defeating the Judgment Day. I kind of feel like that's the group. I have a feeling that's going to be a group, man. It kind of feels weird to put Damian Priest in another group right away, but it kind of feels right with those two guys, especially if you want to take the War Raiders and like repackage them in a different way. That'd be the kind of way to go, like the biker look. Have fucking a new biker gang type of thing, kind of like what the American Badass 2.0, if you will. That'd be pretty cool. What do you guys think?
I would say whatever helps the War Raiders get better, and Damian Priest has to move away from Judgment Day. I could see him go for the secondary belt, like the Intercontinental or the United States Championship.
That'd be interesting. That's right, because has he held the mid-card title?
He's won the United States champion.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to Sheamus returning and fucking attacking Ludwig Kaiser. Interesting there. What can you tell me about that whole interaction? Warren.
Same old.
Basically. Very well. Moving on to the final segment of Seth Rollins and CM Punk basically getting the first Raw ready and having people ready and itching to watch this go down. That has me ready to watch this match go down for Netflix. Fucking Josh over here, lucky you're gonna go there, you're gonna see that shit live. But yeah, dude, that's it got intense. They got pretty real with it. Definitely interesting, kind of like I said, they blurred a little bit, or it was like, oh damn, he really said that. I am surprised it didn't even just say fucking AEW right then and there, because the way that they were just going in, it felt like a natural escalation of a argument. But fucking kudos to both CM Punk and Seth Rollins for going in there and like putting on like a captivating performance and just having me there. What do you guys think? We'll go with Warren. What did you think about this interaction here?
It was good. I mean, they're both excellent mic men.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not expecting like less. I don't know. I honestly, I don't think there was like really new information said or anything. It's just the Raw before the main event, so we're just waiting.
Yeah. What about you, Joshua? Did you get to see this online?
Yeah, I saw it online. I did like the whole thing where CM Punk told Seth that Becky left with her ball. No. He's like, no, she's at home raising my daughter.
He's like, you wouldn't know anything about that, now, would you? Damn.
Yeah. Then when CM Punk said that he loved working at WWE, just hated working for the person that was running it.
and he loved you. Damn. Hey, I'm telling you, man, that was an interesting back and forth there. But let's go ahead and touch real quick on last week's SmackDown. A couple things happened. We had Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Bayley defeating Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. Real quick, we had Braun Strowman defeating Austin Theory, continuing that whole segment that they had from last week or the previous week. Like Warren mentioned before, Mitchin crashed Chelsea Green's Women's United States title celebration. It was crazy to see and to hear her actually say it is like, "Hey, I'm Canadian, I can't lie." That's or something like that. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, that's hard to read there. Join Rabish Disco. Thank you very much, sir, for joining up and following me on the Twitch. There you go. I was about to say it, fucking TikTok. But yeah, it was funny to see Chelsea Green acknowledge that, hey, your first United States champion is Canadian. And I like that she was wearing the what's it called? Statue of Liberty dress. It was pretty funny. And fucking Mitchin comes out. Either it was a kendo stick, right? That's her thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And then she ended up fucking up what's her name? Piper Niven. That was pretty cool. So yeah, we get our first feud there with Mitchin. I'm looking forward to seeing that and seeing how that develops. Street Profits defeating Los Garza. Interesting. Sami Zayn versus Carmelo Hayes ends in a no contest because we see the fucking new bloodline come in and fuck up Sami Zayn. Yeah. After that, we see the official match made for the Royal Rumble. It's Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes in a ladder match. That's gonna be pretty dope. Excited to see how that goes down. That's gonna be at the Royal Rumble. I have a feeling I'm gonna go ahead and this goes perfectly into our theme of the evening. It is it is the best moments of 2024 / we're giving our predictions at the end of for 2025. So I'll go ahead and get started. A lot of things happened in 2024. I almost forgot that it wasn't this year, or I should say last year, that CM Punk debuted. It was 2023 he debuted. Yeah. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta really think about this one, because I think that's the biggest thing for me. But for 2024, the biggest things I'll throw out there right off the bat is Jacob Fatu going in, debuting for WWE, not in NXT, but going straight to the jugular, for the jugular, going after Kevin Owens, Randy, and Cody, taking them out and debuting as the new enforcer of the bloodline, or the new bloodline. I'll start things off and lead with that one, because for me, seeing Jacob Fatu basically where I felt like he belonged the whole time, it's awesome to see. We'll go with Josh. Josh, what's your starting off point for best moments of 2024?
So my best moment's gonna be Bad Blood, which was the Hell in a Cell match with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre.
Drew fucking McIntyre.
So that match was great. It was great storytelling.
Yeah.
And you could see both of them put their lives on the table, you know, because they did crazy stunts and all that. And I did like the whole thing with the bag full of, was it this match where they had the bag full of beads?
I think it was for the right.
Oh, yeah.
It was for the neck, the bracelet thing. I think it was in this match.
Okay. Yeah, and then also Drew McIntyre taking that bump when he hit the steel steps and missed the Claymore. I was like, oh, great, he messed up his back.
Those fucking bumps on the steel steps in that match. And I'll go ahead and no, I'll save it because I think you have that match later on, so I'll save it for then. But specifically, that match was bloody. We saw fucking CM Punk use a toolbox to bash Drew McIntyre and bloody his ass. That was wild match. Definitely a good submission there. Let's go ahead and move on with Warren's submission. What do you got for us, Warren, for this first round?
Well, I'm going to respond to SmackDown because you never asked us at all.
I was trying to get down to the thing.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to talk about some stuff every once in a while. I don't even remember what I wanted to talk about because it was so long ago. I love the whole chaos in the tag team division right now, where Pretty Deadly's lying and they're making the Street Profits go after whoever they fought. I forget the tag team name for them.
Those guards.
Oh. Mhm.
Yeah, them. There's like another. Oh yeah, the Machine Guns want another fight, so they're getting involved. Like all like the tag teams are just like sort of going at each other at different angles. And it's like sort of enjoying to watch. It's nice to see how things are just affecting each other, like little by little each week.
Interesting.
Yeah, and there was something else I was gonna say, but I forgot already. But my first best of 2024, I'm going to go in order for all my choices, and I'm going to start with the beginning of the year with the Royal Rumble, and that's going to be the women's Royal Rumble, specifically the whole returning of Naomi at number 2, Bailey winning and entering at number 3, / also getting the longest time for being in a women's Rumble. We also got I forgot her name, but the TNA, the one from TNA. Yeah, her showing up. Just a lot of good moments as well. I rewatched it a week ago, and it still hold up, and it was nice. There's like that meme of like all like the final like 5 women had like really good careers, and I've also noticed the first person eliminated was Inde. So
Poor Indy.
Yeah, careful of getting eliminated out first of this year's Royal Rumble.
Interesting. We shall see who wins.
Yeah, and another thing I think we should talk about that happened this week. Omos won tag team titles and the
Noah.
What's it called?
Noah.
Noah. Yeah.
And
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke showed up with the United States Championship right there too.
Yeah.
His theme when he came out, that shit was sick. They actually had an actual flute player playing his theme. That shit was sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice seeing Omos do something, because he hasn't been on TV in like forever, or hasn't even said anything, but yet he was never dropped. So it was like, what's happening?
And that's funny how everybody stares at him and they're like, damn, he's tall.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense that I like this partnership that they're doing with Noah. Yes, awesome, love it. All right, I'll go ahead and start this second round, and we're gonna go ahead and choose Sting's retirement match at AEW Revolution. It was for the tag team championship. They were defending it. He was defending it with Darby Allin, and they were going up with the best team in AEW, in my opinion, the Young Bucks. It was a bloody ass match, back and forth. And fucking Sting won. They actually did the same thing. They kind of were trying to do the same thing for Daniel Bryan. But yeah, really like his retirement run. He did one last year. He did crazy ass matches. He did dives. This old motherfucker did dives from the seating, from the high seating area. It is crazy to see this guy do the things he's doing at, I think, 60 years old. Right? Wild shit. Sting still doing it. He still puts on the paint. He's here and there. I think he has like an equivalent Legends like deal with AEW.
They'll show up here and there just to rescue Darby Allin.
Yeah. Which cool. I like it. But yeah, let's go ahead with Josh. Josh, what do you have for this round?
My second one is, it's going to be Strickland versus Danielson for the belt.
That was sick.
Yeah, I kind of thought Daniel Bryan was going to lose there because all those kicks to the head and everything.
The moment that sticks out is Strickland bringing bloody fucking Bryan Danielson to his family that's sitting front row, and you see Brie kind of just staring him down like, come on, man. And his kids are just like kind of just trying not to see their dad all bloody and shit.
Yeah,
that was pretty wicked. Cementing fucking, what's his name, Swerve Strickland as one of those guys that will go there.
Yeah.
Love it. Definitely good submission for this round. Look, yeah, I definitely want to talk about something, but I'll save it for the next round. Warren, what do you have for us for this round?
For this one, I'm continuing on. to WrestleMania Night 2 is just going to be my entry. Specifically, the beginning and the ending of WrestleManias that night. The whole Seth Drew match was a great match, quickly done too. Like you could tell they were just like going through the motions. The whole Seth saying "you deserve this" like at the end was a really touching moment, and then Drew just gloating, CM Punk talking about, and Damian finally cashing in. Which was like a really nice moment, especially seeing all the behind the scenes footage with all the Judgment Day, everything there. And then also with the night, Cody finally finishing the story, The Rock trying to interfere, Undertaker showing up. Did anyone else show up?
John Cena.
Like? John Cena. Like there was another person, John Cena showing up and like the whole celebration. So it was nice, and like everyone was like having a good time watching night 2, I believe. Which is a hell of a lot better than WrestleMania 40. What year did we just do?
What year would be 39. What's out here?
39. So 40 was the one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So 39, where Cody losing was. Yeah.
Damn. You gotta remind me of that shit. It was I kind of wish I would have gone to just gone to night 1, but I'm kind of glad that I did too. Yeah. Anyways, good submission. Definitely memorable night 2, like you said. Fuck yeah. Let's go ahead and move on to round 3. For this round 3, I'm gonna go ahead and say Bryan Danielson winning the AEW championship. We all kind of saw it coming. Definitely enjoyed seeing it though. Him finally capturing the title. It kind of felt like he was gonna be one and done with it, but it was against Swerve Strickland, right? That he won it at that same match. So same match, he won the title. He brought his kids into the ring, and it was a special moment. I actually really liked that moment for him. It kind of feels weird to look back on it and see the actual last match that he did, and the way they took him out was pretty wild. But yeah, dude, definitely that's one of my go-to ones. We'll go with Josh. What do you have for us for this third round?
I would say I'm gonna go with the whole Gunter versus Damian Priest at SummerSlam.
Nice.
That match was good, but what happens in the match is what I remember is when Finn turns on Priest.
Dude, yeah, the kick out of Damian Priest from the Judgment Day, fucking wild. It's memorable. It was something that we all saw coming. It was bound to happen. We were all just waiting for it to happen, just like Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Soon, one of these days, it's gonna happen. Warren, what is your submission for this third round?
My submission for the third round is the debut of the Wyatt Sick.
Hell yeah.
The whole build up of them coming, and then the actual night showing up, the attack of Jet Gable, the joke that like he just murdered someone, we know it cares. And even the rivalry afterwards with the whole American Made? Is that there? Yeah, forming the American Made from that faction as well. And it was just nice seeing all those wrestlers back, like Dexter Lumis, Nikki. Like they were just gone for so long, they were just waiting for this storyline to finally pick up. It's probably delayed for obvious reasons, but it was just nice seeing it, and I'm sure Bray Wyatt would have loved it. So
yeah, I love the ominous feel of the debut. It's that fucking piano, ding, ding. Everything's dark. They have the tunnel vision where it's just one light and you can see the doorway. It was fucking perfect, man. Definitely great submission for this round. Let's go ahead and do our final round, and I'll start things one off with say his name and he'll appear. Joe Hendry debuting in NXT. Definitely it was a big moment because not only is he still in the TNA, but it was the continuation of that partnership with WWE and TNA, and them kind of just like crossing over still, and to this day we're still seeing those crossovers happen. and I love that shit. I hope that this doesn't turn into WWE just poaching stars from TNA. I hope it's just like a good collaboration. No shit, it's definitely gonna happen. Fucking Joe Henry's gonna go to WWE. Jordan Grace is gonna go to WWE.
Yep.
Moose, once his contract is done in, I believe, 2028. Maybe if he doesn't retire, might do one final run in WWE. But we all know it. It's either going to be AEW or WWE that you're going to want to go to. And seeing how things are being mapped out in the WWE realm with their new ID thing that they're doing with independent indie wrestlers, it's clear that it's kind of moving more towards WWE's where you're going to want to go. Or at least that's kind of like the whole zeitgeist is like WWE is where you want to go. AEW needs to step up their game right now. I feel like they got too complacent with what they were doing, and hopefully this year they burst out again. Honestly, but
Because I heard I think it was Paul Heyman said that AEW is still using their old talent as champion and not evolving and letting the younger people become champion.
I agree with that one. John Moxley, current champion.
Yeah, so I was like, why is he champion again?
I feel like it's a good. I think this is setting up for Orange Cassidy to finally hold the belt. That makes sense for the storyline. I thought that they were going to do it right here at the World's End. It would have made sense with the storyline. Who knows? We'll see where this is going. But yeah, Josh, did we just do Josh or was it me?
It was you.
It was me. All right, Josh, what do you have for this final round?
The final round, it's going to be Jay Uso winning the IC title belt.
Fuck yeah, dude. Not only did he win the title belt, but he changed it up a little bit, and it fucking chef's kiss. He brought exactly whoever put the blue on the worlds. Yeah, that's all you needed to do, because now it makes sense. It pops a little bit more. Definitely agree with you on that one. And it kind of felt like a short run.
Yeah, but it was because of the Bloodline story. That's why.
Yeah, that's true. 4 games. Yeah, good submission. Definitely a memorable title win. Warren, what do you have for us for this final round?
Before I do my final thing, I'm just gonna do an honorable mention of the crowd from Backlash.
Oh fuck yeah!
That was a huge, like, just seeing the camera shake, and it was just nice. It was just seeing a crowd just being super into the event. But my final submission is New Day turning heel, / betraying Big E. That whole their 10-year anniversary. Yeah, it's huge. They're easily currently the biggest heel in WWE, and they really haven't done anything since they've turned heel. Like, they've just been walked around trying to speak, getting kicked out of the locker room. I'm pretty sure they're facing Rey Mysterio and one of his cosplayers that he has with him.
It's going to be Pentagon Jr.
So, I have a theory about this, and I'm pretty sure everyone else on fucking line has a theory about this too. Pentagon's gonna come in to help Rey Mysterio, and then turn on his ass, because the best fucking way to debut Pentagon is evil Pentagon. Fucking evil Pentagon is the way to do it. And if they go with the fucking bullshit LWO, I'm part of the group type of shit, nah, that's not Pentagon. They kind of did it already with Santos, like when he joined LWO. We already saw that shit. Give me that evil Pentagon. That's all I'm asking for. Definitely a good submission there, Warren. Let's go ahead and move on to our 2025 predictions. I'm not sure which one to go with first. I'll go with Will Ospreay winning the AEW championship. I'm calling it now. It's going to be 2025 for him. The matches that he put on towards the end of 2024, I feel like it's going to be a heel Will Ospreay winning the AEW championship. That's my first prediction there. What about you? We'll go with Josh. What do you have for us for this prediction?
So this is the AEW one. I have Okada versus Omega 5.
Oh yeah.
At All In for the AEW belt.
Ooh. Not for the Continental.
No, for the AEW belt, yeah.
Interesting. Who do you think is going to win?
I'm gonna go with a swerve and have Okada win.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Okada would win that one.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. Good shit. No, I like that prediction. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Warren, give us a prediction for 2025.
Prediction I feel like could either happen quickly or maybe they're gonna wait for SummerSlam. It's either gonna happen at WrestleMania or SummerSlam. I think Chad Gable is going to win the IC belt, and then Otis is going to win it from him.
I like that.
And I think I can see it happening like a WrestleMania event, like Chad Gable versus Otis. Also, like why Chad Gable should have won on Raw, because like if you make Otis win now, it cheapened the effect of him winning later, more at the event. And like, you know, because Chad Gable mentions like I need to go back to getting himself at 1 gold. So like we'll give Chad Gable that moment of him winning a championship. I can easily see him just give it to Otis like as well. Maybe not right away. So yeah, maybe like Chad Gable gets a little bit, defends a couple people, then eventually Otis takes it from him.
I like that.
I like that too. I kind of want to see Chad Gable with the US title just because of his all like American made type of gimmick right now.
Yeah,
it would look cool.
It could happen.
Oh, with the shake-up?
They're gonna get moved to SmackDown, I heard.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah,
that's the way to do it. Hell yeah, I like that. Definitely a good prediction. Definitely we'll see. Moving on to my next prediction. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair return at the Royal Rumble. Calling it right now. I'm gonna say both are coming back. There's been rumors that Becky Lynch is just waiting for storylines to pop up for her. Charlotte Flair, there hasn't been really rumors about her. It's just saying that the return is imminent. So that for me means Royal Rumble. Makes sense. That's my next one there. Josh, give me a next prediction for 2025.
So it's gonna happen at SummerSlam. Cena breaking the record.
Oh shit.
And getting the 17th championship against
Ooh.
a heel Cody Rhodes.
Dope. Damn. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially, yeah. I kind of don't want to see Cena win another title, but at the same time, if you put it in this context, that'd be pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. Definitely good submission for the 2025 prediction. Warren, give me another prediction for 2025.
I'm gonna stick with Cena. I'm sure I said it a couple times already. I think Cena's last match is going to be Cena versus Austin Theory.
Damn.
And it's going to matter. We're actually going to care too. Like,
yeah,
I can see Austin Theory get a huge legit face turn this year. We joke about it, how him and Grayson Waller are going to affect. They did something as well during this last SmackDown where it was another crack of them clearly breaking up. I forget what it was exactly. Though before I forget, I'm upset that SmackDown's going to 3 hours.
What?
I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, starting this tomorrow, SmackDown's 3 hours. I don't see people wanting to watch SmackDown for 3 hours on Friday nights.
No. SmackDown works because it's 2 hours. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Damn, I didn't know that.
It's USA. Be like, we need a 3-hour show.
The fuck USA. Okay, so that makes more sense now. Most likely they're gonna inject more stars into SmackDown because that's the only way to do it, and they're gonna move people up from NXT. It makes sense in my head to do it. There's enough people to do it. I still don't want to see a 3-hour SmackDown. All right, right on. Moving on to the final prediction round. Let's see. Hardys come back home to WWE for their official retirement run. Their contract is up in November, so we shall see. TNA only has them until November. Supposedly they were on the fence on whether they're gonna sign with TNA again or to extend. I have a feeling that would make sense. Hardys one last time. WWE, especially with how things went with Jeff. I would love to see it. Josh, Give me a final prediction for 2025. What's up?
I don't see it happening this year. I think maybe 2026. They save it for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting.
And then you could set up the match CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy. Do it right this time.
Oh shit, that's true. Damn, I like that. Is that your prediction?
No.
Okay, what's your prediction?
So before I do my final prediction, I'm doing like honorable one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Pentagon Jr. winning a singles title belt in WWE.
Yeah.
Because he never won an AEW one, so no. I can see him winning either the NXT or like the mid cards.
Get him there Intercontinental. I fuck with that. That's dope. Damn. No. I think he didn't. The shittiest thing that fucking AEW dropped the bomb on is not giving Pentagon a singles run. Fucking Ray got them all. That's interesting. What the fuck's his name? The current champion and the former champion of NXT. Ethan Page?
Ethan Page, yeah.
Another guy who I was like, yeah, what the fuck? Why didn't you guys give him a title? That guy's fucking makes sense for a title run. It makes sense. I can see that happening. Warren, give me a final prediction for 2025.
Okay. I sort of want to do 3 quick ones.
Go ahead.
Instead. Wade Barrett makes his in-ring return.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Because he's not going to be on the Raw commentary no more because it's moving to Netflix now.
I heard rumors he might become the next general manager for SmackDown. Nick Aldis wants to go, but I want to see Wade Barrett goes back in. Big E makes a return and fights New Day.
I like it.
And then we finally get the Battle of the Announcers with Pat McAfee versus what's his name? Corey Graves.
Interesting. An actual match?
Yes.
Ooh. I like it. No, for people who don't know, Pat McAfee can fucking go. He put on 2 great matches with Adam Cole and NXT. Like shit that you're like, god damn. Boy.
Well, he also had those WrestleMania matches too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Let's see. Honorable mention. I think I have one more. And I'll say that Joe Hendry officially joins the WWE. His contract is up, I believe, in October. And most likely, more than not, he's gonna join WWE.
Yeah.
Do you guys have what's up?
I have 2 honorable ones. One is it's Joe Hendry winning the NXT championship.
Yeah.
Actually, it's 3. The second one is Zilla finally going to WWE.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
And my last one's gonna be a SummerSlam match. It's gonna be Becky versus AJ Lee. Calling it now.
Oh man, I feel like that's more than likely.
No. I'm gonna do one better.
Oh shit!
It's Becky and Seth versus CM Punk and AJ Lee.
Damn.
If they're still doing that rivalry.
Yeah, probably should.
No, that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's the rumor. That's the rumor that she might be coming back. But
Rumble.
My question is: CM Punk main eventing WrestleMania this year?
I think that might happen, especially because they keep throwing it out there, storyline wise.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
the
favor from Paul Heyman too. So let's say in a crazy world, Roman Reigns captures the title again. Then CM Punk comes out on the next Raw as Roman is boasting. And he comes out with Paul Heyman saying that he gets the next title shot. That would be pretty fucking cool. What's up?
Better one.
Oh shit.
Roman wins the Royal Rumble. CM Punk takes his spot as the favor from Paul Heyman.
Damn.
I can see that. I
like that. Ooh, that'll cut deep too. Ooh, damn. That's a good one. Good shit, guys. We shall see what 2025 brings. Damn. That'd be crazy if it does happen. Any more that you guys can think of before we end the show today?
Let's see.
Vince McMahon returns.
Hell yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say that if Kevin Owens doesn't resign, he'll go to AEW as Kevin Steen, just to end his career.
So
wrestle with his friends.
I thought that he resigned. He hasn't resigned, huh?
I think he did resign, but I'm just.
Didn't he do like an extension, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, that'd be pretty fucking cool. I'd love to see it. Evil Kevin Steen. I like it. I want to thank Josh. I want to thank Warren for being on the show. Josh, where can they find you on the socials?
Instagram at Sith_Josh_818.
Fuck yeah. Warren, where can they find you on the socials?
I'm at all the other ones, Twitch, Insta, YouTube, and TikTok, all under Two Stoned, TU_STEUND. I just started Blast Corps today. So
Nice.
tried that for the first time. I beat Banjo Tooie and Pokemon Snap already, so onto
Nice.
that. Yeah.
Good shit. You can follow the podcast and the multiple shows that are on the podcast on YouTube. You can find us under the Not So Intellectual Podcast. You can find the streams on the Not So Intellectual Podcast on YouTube, but also on Kick and Twitch under NSI Rick. You can also find me under NSI Rick, Lucha Critics, and the Not So Intellectual Podcast on Instagram. Be sure to leave us a like, subscribe, leave us a comment, tell us what you guys want us to talk about. And till then, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Be sure to follow me on all the social platforms at NSIRick. And you can also email the show at notsointellectualpod@gmail.com. See you next time.